Glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to the elect. Peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. So, I want to get into this topic here. This is a from Apostle Elder Aram Lab's video that he had uploaded. It was called These Devils Know. Okay? These devils know. Alright? So, they know that, hey, this thing is coming down the pipe, man. Okay? These guys, Esau Edom, he's a carnal man. He'll go out there and he'll do all these, what do you call those things, like archaeological digs, right? And he'll go and find out that, okay, this is real, this happened. He went and found the pen of Jeremiah. You know what I mean? He, Sodom and Gomorrah, Mount Ararat, Noah's Ark. So he's a carnal man, and 2/3 too, they're carnal. Okay, unless they put their hands on it, they don't believe, right? So these devils know. They have their guys that read the scripture and go into the scriptures and go into secular history. They know, okay? And followed, like I said, with these digs, they know, all right? They know. So on top of that, there's prophecies that these individuals know that's going to happen, okay? And a lot of the time you see with Esau Edom, he'll try to placate it like, oh, that ain't nothing, don't worry about that, But it's happening right before your eyes. They use something called gradualism, okay? Slowly but surely they're trying to wash the world of the Bible, of the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay? So that way, when they slowly but surely wash the minds of the people, making them ban the Bible and all this type of stuff, right? It's easier for them to bring in their, their program, all right? Because if they were to bring in the MOTB tomorrow, like the Apostle Elders say, and we all say, that there would be a revolt, okay? First people who would be kicking would be us. We'd be like, no, we're not taking that. And second would be, the Bible Belt, okay? The Bible Builders. Those individuals there, they would be kicking dust too. And, you have various other people around the world that would be doing the same thing. But for the most part, those who read the scriptures like us and know the scriptures like us would be definitely saying, nah, we ain't going for that. And, like I said, they would get kickback, okay? So they want in a position where, just like you see, everybody goes, gets a cell phone, everybody gets a bank account, you have a job, just like breathing and eating and sleeping, okay? So that's the mindset that Esau Edom wants to be in place to introduce his MOTB, where it comes in with ease. And right now we're seeing the prophecy, and they know, like I said, they do these archaeological digs and whatnot, because they're carnal people. They know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is real. They know through, their digs and their going through secular history that these things all line up and they're true, okay? So seeing that those events happened in the past and they were spoken about in the scriptures as prophecies to happen, and they happened, okay, they know, hey, this MOTB, this and that, this is when the Lord is going to, put the kibosh on this place. So Esau Edom, he's a little bit scared, but the Lord is putting that spirit upon him to continue his endeavor, okay? So I just want to say that a little bit here. These devils know. And to furthermore show that they do know, from the book, Who is Esau Edom, Charles A. Wiseman, okay, page 126, it says, this is again a promise of the destruction of the wicked by fire or burning at the hand of Israel. Okay? Note that the wicked, which is to be burned, is regarded as stubble, just as Esau was in Obadiah. The doctrine of universal salvation is obviously not a biblical doctrine. See, they even know that too. They know that, hey, the Lord is only working with his people. You know, these devils know they're crafty. You know, speak with a fourth tongue. Okay? Don't trust him. He speaketh sweetly with his words, man. Okay? Okay, the doctrine of universal salvation is obviously not a biblical doctrine, since there is no hope / redemption or salvation for Esau Edom, only complete destruction. So if they could come to the conclusion of this, okay, reading the scriptures, doing these archaeological digs, they know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is real, okay? But the spirit that's within them, the Lord has not given them the spirit to fear him. The Lord has given him the spirit actually to rebel. Remember in Romans chapter 9 and 21, he made one unto honor, one unto dishonor. Okay? A good vessel and a bad vessel. All right? And Esau Edom, he's a bad vessel. And if they could go in here, this book, and display that, well, what the hell do you think, yo? They know that this is coming down the pipe. Okay? And for them to put this in their books, god damn, they know that this is coming down the pipe, okay? And for them to say the doctrine of universal salvation is not biblical, they know this is only for Israel, okay? Only for Yasharallah, all right? Not for any other nation, and they certainly know that Esau Edom is going to be destroyed, okay? And the Lord is coming back to do battle with him mainly. Yeah, the whole house of Israel shall be judged, but that, you know, the wicked was reserved for the day of destruction, man. Okay, they were made for that, which is Yapa, man. So let's go into this real quick, okay? These devils know, okay? You and Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai is moving, you can't run, all right? You can't hide. There's no way you can slip and dive off and all this type of stuff. You're in a movie. You're playing a role, okay? And in your mind of minds, you really think that, oh, you know, you're going to win this one. You're not going to win this one, okay? You're not going to have no, you're not going to have no, you know, salvation, man. Destruction is to you, okay? The Lord don't care for you. He made you for that. And like I said, you're reading these scriptures and you're seeing before your eyes. Like, damn, man, this guy's got it out for me, you know? Hey, the Lord said even that day when he returns, they're going to be so afraid, but yet there's fight, because the Lord is going to put the spirit in them to fight. Just like the Lord is putting that spirit in them right now to say, you know, I'm scared, but they're still continuing on with their plan. These Edomites are scared, man. They're a bunch of pussies, all right? They're scared. Yeah, you got the blessing, yeah, all this, yeah, okay, you guns and all this. You're really a pussy, okay? You're really a pussy. You got the heart of a pussy, all right? Esau Edom, you don't stand as a man. You're crooked, all right? You have no integrity. You're not an integral man. Scriptures tell you when I was a child, I did as a child. Esau Edom still stuck in embryo stage, man. And he really thinks, you know, the Lord has put that spirit on him in his mind to think that he could really pull one over on the Most High. I mean, that's a fucked up spirit, man. That's why it tells you that the spirit in him is not upright, okay? But the just shall do what? Live by faith, okay? Anyways, continuing. So, you and Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai's movie, hideaways, bunkers, etc. won't work, okay? Because they're reading these scriptures and they're seeing. The Lord is telling them what's about to happen to them, okay? This is what the Lord said to Cain. Cain, Genesis 4 and 7. If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Okay? Lord told him straight goods. If you follow these scriptures, you know, basically at heart, if you obey, if you would obey, but you were created not to obey, right? Then good would be for you, right? Simple and plain. But what if you want to conduct yourself in sin and go against me and that bad attitude, that all that emotion, being that ball of emotion, you know, doing wickedness and going off, then guess what? You know, you damn near the devil's playground. He's gonna use you like a puppet and mop you up, okay, all over the place. You're gonna be his worker day and night. You're gonna be his bitch day and night, okay? And that's what happened to Esau Edom. Okay, he was created to be the wicked. All right, he's Satan's. Physically Satan's. The he's Satan's bitch. Okay, in another sense. All right, because who do we work for? We work for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And who? Well, Esau Edom. Everybody, you know, all host is being controlled by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is his movie. But who has he chosen for Esau Edom to adhere to? All right? Man. So they know. They read these scriptures and they see that, hey, judgment, correction, order, everything can be found within these scriptures. Everything. What not is in the Bible. That's what we have a saying. You know, what isn't in the Bible. Okay? Everything is here. Okay? Everything you need to heal yourself is here. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and faith of the saints. So Esau Edom know and knows. Remember in Ezekiel, tells you that they went above and beyond. Is that 35? Right? It tells you that they went above and beyond measure, okay? To do that, you know, to do that wickedness upon us right here. You know, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, right? These people, Esau, Edom, okay? They know, they read these scriptures and they can see what's about to come down the pipe, all right? And they know for all the wickedness that they have done to us, going above and beyond what they were supposed to do, how you're supposed to, because they have the instruction book in front of them. What does the scripture say? They cast it behind them. They read his words, right? And it displeases them, okay? So, and by the way, this ain't set up for them. We all know that. But, you know, here it is. You have the scriptures right in front of you. And you choose, you know, an incorrect way to move instead of choosing the correct way to move, okay? Because this is light. This will give you guidance, man. This will give you health. It will keep you away from you know, the much hell and pang that these people are catching out here. If Esau Edom ruled this society with the scriptures, you'd see a lot less of what the fuck is going on out here. Okay? 100% less. If he was passing judgment through the scriptures, people being put to death here, there, you know what I'm saying? For actions that they commit, then they would realize. They'd be like, shit, yo. Let me think twice about doing that, yo. Let me think twice about going down the street and robbing somebody and sticking them up with a gun, breaking into somebody's house. You know what I mean? But they don't, because they're of Satan, man. They love wickedness, right? But going into the point at hand, they know from reading these scriptures that these things are about to come down the pipe. So when Revelation 13 talks about he that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity, they know that they're about to go into captivity, okay? And yeah, they got their monthly prognosticators, you know, their stargazers, right? Where they look up in the stars and they do their seance or whatnot. Let's get into scripture right here. A little bit of just a little bit of story before Yahweh Hashem Yahushai was born. Herod, okay? Let's see what he was, what's up with him, okay? Matthew chapter 2 and 1. Now when Yahushai was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem. The hell was that, Slakia? Saying, where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. When Herod the king heard had heard this, had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. Okay, so they have men that can read the stars and go into certain things. This is why going into what is that, Leviticus 20 in the last scripture tells you anyone who have familiar spirits and dealing with wizards, okay, put them to death, they're to be stoned, right? But Esau, Edom, what does he have? You got these shops on the corners where you can go get tarot card readings, terror, terror readings, okay, from some witch. Or you could have them come to your house, do seance, this, that, blah, blah, blah. He loves that type of stuff. It fascinates him, okay? Because it's in his spirit. That's left-hand business, right? It's in his spirit to be operating with that. But let's just say he loves dealing on the left-hand side, okay, to deal with certain things, right? So he loves, consulting with a witch. You know what I mean? Witches and warlocks. Because to them, seeking after Yahweh Shemel Shai is weak, right? They like to take the power in their own hands, okay? So seeking after Yahweh Shemel Shai to them is weak, right? But anyways, going back into this, he loves to deal with that, witchcraft, reading the stars, all shit like that, That's what he loves to endure and keep up in, okay? Instead of relying on Yahweh Shemel Shai, instead of putting your trust into the Lord, he goes and puts his trust into witches, warlocks, man's hands. You get what I'm saying? So going back into this, like I said, they know, okay? They do their seance, and even the spirits, some of them spirits lie to them and trick them. You know what I mean? Because look what happened when the Lord said, who shall be, Kings, first, what was that, Second Kings? Where the Lord had a council with the spirits, and the spirit came forth and said, I'll be a lying spirit in all the tongues of his prophets, okay? Same thing with Esau Edom. These spirits can lie to him, trick him, tell him, oh no, you good, man, keep going, keep it up, And then he got other ones that he's consulting with, and they're like, well, we see this at the end. It's a large bonfire of America, But anyways, going back at this, Job chapter 20 and 29. This is the portion of a wicked man from God, and the heritage appointed unto him by God. Like I said, when he reads the scriptures and it tells you that the wicked were created for the day of destruction, okay? For that day of death, man. So when he reads these things and he realizes, okay, well, this is the righteous seed, and I'm actually the wicked seed, he knows in heart of heart that, look, the Lord is coming to destroy me, man. Like they say, you got him, drink him up, smoke him up, whatever the term is, Party like it's 1999. Because this is your last fucking go around, Esau Edom. And you know in your heart, you know in your mind, man, this is it, okay? So they read these things and they say, well, this is what's appointed unto me, okay? Now going into, a portion with the apostle elder was going into, with the bonkers, right? Because Esau, Edom, this is in his blood. This is in him, right? Job chapter 30 and verse 5. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as a thief to dwell in the cliffs of the valley, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks, okay? So this is in Esau Edom's blood, all right? Petra, he loves these, apartment buildings, sky rises, all this type of stuff, right? That's in his blood. I released that video the other day about Esau Edom, right? Who fits the bill. And in the video, you could see there was a Edomite that I recorded. He was rock climbing, man. You know, this is in their blood. This is how they are. Okay, ain't no denying it. So for them to go and build bunkers and all that stuff, what does it say? In the caves of the earth and in the rocks. This is their style. Okay, this is the style. All right, that's Esau Edom's style, man. That ain't Jake. All right. And these rest of these nations, that's Esau Edom, okay? Predominantly, that's Esau Edom, all right? So when you wonder about these bunkers, where he got the idea for that, that's in his blood. That's how he always has been and always will be until he's destroyed, okay? And the Lord said right now that he's sent us out there as fishers of men. But soon enough, Lord willing, if we be the elect, we shall be hunters. Jeremiah 16:16, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them, and after, and Slakia, and they shall fish them. Okay, we're fishers of men, right? We're out there to catch the elect. We're out there to cast out this word and catch the elect, okay? And guess what? You know, you're going to bring in some bad. This is why the angels are going to do the separating. Okay? Is that Matthew 13 or 24? The angels are going to do the separating, man. Because when this word goes out there, you know, it casts some of the good and some of the bad. And the Lord is going to do the separating. The angels are going to do the separating that day. Okay? The tears are going to be tossed over. Right? And the bad ones are going to be rooted out and tossed to the side. Lord is going to say, I never knew thee. Depart from me, you workers of iniquity. Right? So we're out there casting out this word, being fishers of men. You know, really looking for the 144. But what does it say here? And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Who's going to be in these holes of the rocks? You're going to have 2/3 trying to hide inside of there too. You know, you got a bunch of these 2/3ers thinking like Esau Edom. Yeah, we understand that. But chiefly, this is dealing with the elite of Esau Edom. These guys are going to try and run into their bunkers thinking that it's going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work out well, okay? And like I said, it's deeply embedded in them to think like that, you know? We went into Job, okay? They like to hide from back in the day. They like hiding, being in them rocks, being in the caves, you know what I mean? And even modern day time, you see how they build their apartments. You see they like go cliff climbing and shit, you know? Look at the deaths. Look at the deaths of you know, of cave, rock climbers in America. And you're probably going to see a high rate of Edomites dying, man. I mean, Jake too, because Jake, they love to follow fashion sometimes. But for the most part, you're going to see a bunch of damn dead Edomites, okay? Because they love doing that shit. Like I said, it's in their fucking genes. It's in their blood. The Lord made them that way, okay? So the Lord said that He gonna send for many hunters. That's what the Lord is gonna turn us into, hunters. Okay? And we're gonna hunt these elites off those bunkers, all those holes, all those places that they built, okay? In the holes of the rocks. Okay? Let's go into something real quick, because this is why it says that our foot should be on their neck, or gonna be on their neck actually. Okay? Baruch chapter 4 and 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from God. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction. Right, we're going to see his destruction. Lord willing, we be the elect, right? And shall tread upon his neck. Yeah, when we go into those holes, we grab them out. fucking Edomites, come here. Boom. You know? That's the first thing to do. Bow down. Bam. That scepter in the hand. Crack them on the head. Okay? And the Lord is going to give us that power to know where they're at because, like I said, this is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's movie. You can't, what's the word? You can't hide from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. There's nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. And that's how dumb the so-called white man is. He thinks that he can actually disappear from the Most High. Or like he said, go up into space, right? Go up into space. Going into space, right? And the next thing you know, going into space, and the next thing you know, trying to escape from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You're not going to escape from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, okay? There's no way that you can run, hide, seek, dodge, nothing, okay? There's no place for you to run or hide, okay? So what's going to happen to them after the Lord makes us into those, when our bodies change within the twinkling of an eye, like it says, okay, we're going to get those spiritual bodies. We're going to know where Esau Edom is. The angel is going to know where Esau Edom is. Yahweh is going to know where Esau Edom is. Yahweh Shai is going to know, okay, which is, Yapa. So going back into this, this is something promised unto those who love him, the elect, all right? And like I said, they're going to have those scepters in their hand, ready to bash their heads open. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 and verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. Right, that's the elect, okay? And Lord willing, we be that number. Because all these other camps out here, they're not, as it said, they're not declaring this word right. To half-ass this, that, whatever. They're not declaring it right, okay? And we can see that a lot of these people out here are selling out. They used to be saying certain things, and all of a sudden it's gone. They're sounding like wacky-tacky Christians, okay? So we can see a lot of these people who claim to be Israelites, right? Especially they of the circumcision and speaking things they ought not for filthy lucre's sake, okay? So going back into this, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love, shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he careth for his elect. Okay? So these elect are going to be, as it says right here in verse 8, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. Isaiah chapter 45 and 17 tells you, Israel, that kingdom, that war without end. But going back, the elect with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and obviously the rest of the nation of Israel are going to be ruling over these other nations. But the main thing is, his elect. When Yahweh Hashem Yahushua returns, as it says in Peter's, we don't know what we shall appear, but we know that we shall be like him when he shall appear, right? Within the twinkling of an eye. You're going to get those new bodies, as they speak about, okay? Those spiritual bodies, okay? And you're going to be able to do things, all right? Spiritual, this is all spiritual, okay? That's why if you ain't spiritual, you're not going to have faith. That's why a lot of these guys laugh and, you guys point and say, you guys are faith-based Israelites, okay? Scriptures tell you to walk by faith. Scriptures speak about faith so much fucking times, it's not even funny. So going back into this. Jeremiah chapter 51 and 20. My man circled back the block for him. Oh, man. Yeah, pa. My man circled back the block for him, man. Bomba. Anyways, Let's continue. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and Slakia, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. Okay? So the Lord is going to use us, just like he said, Jeremiah chapter 16, right? Right now we're fishers. Afterwards we're going to be hunters. So we're going to be going into these holes with that spiritual, with those new bodies and ripping them out, tearing them out. Boom, there you are. Boom, there you are. Like you remember Brightburn? Yeah, that's going to happen. And all these high elites, whatever, hide in these rocks, these holes, these dens, wherever they are in the world, okay? We're just going to appear to them like that. The angels are going to know, like I said, we're going to be on a different level. We're going to have that information. It's not that the Lord is going to say, there, and there. We're going to have that information, okay? And we're going to know where they're at. That's why we just going to, like the snapping of a finger, we just going to pull up, okay? So, in that day, that's when this will be happening. Because you got guys like Vocab talking about, you guys say this, you guys say that. We're telling you according to the scriptures what's going to happen. Right now, physically, ain't none of us going to get up and go, we read the scriptures, okay? That happened to, what is that, Timothy in Acts? Gathered himself about 400 men or something like that, and tried to go to war against the Roman system, right? If I'm not mistaken. And guess what? They all got put to death, all right? Stop trying to force the rivers, the course of the river. I think that's Ephesians chapter 4, 26 or 28, somewhere around there. But anyways, yeah, you could go on more, but that's the point I wanted on that. So you're gonna be Slakia, you're gonna get those new bodies and turn up, okay, and go hunt down Esau, Edom from all these holes, from every part wherever they're hiding, okay, because a lot of those bunkers too, I must say, they're gonna crumble under pressure. They're gonna crack, okay. They're not gonna stand up underneath the amount of quaking that the earth is gonna be doing. And you got to remember something too. The earth, right? Trees, rocks, certain things hold, like gas is very powerful, okay? Maybe the younger cats, they don't understand this, but older people, they understand that, when you have gastro problems or gas problems or whatever inside your body, it can hurt, okay? Let's just say it's in your stomach first. You feel like your stomach's bloated. That shit can shoot all the way behind your chest, all the way back into your neck, all the way into your head, okay? And I know because I've experienced it. My mom's experienced it, gone to the doctor, and the doctor has told us, look, gas can do that. You got hunger pains, whatever, and there's gas, intestinal, gastro, whatever, it can shoot throughout the body and cause pain. And on top of that, seeing that I was a butcher, and when we'd, off the cows, let's just say it like that, offline them, the gas would escape from the cows too as well. But not only that, we put them into the freezer, and then we would inject air into them. Okay, this is just to help debone. Okay, and there's certain sections, like how your armpit, the joints near the marrows, the joints. Okay, and I would stick the pin inside of there and inject air into there. Okay, so it bloats up instead of being, because when the cow died, whatever, obviously you're throwing it into a freezer, and obviously it's being drained. What's going to happen is eventually the meat is going to stick to the bone, okay? Like it's gonna be rough to take it off, okay? So what you gotta do is you gotta stick the ear gun inside at a certain point, and it goes through, and you can see that. You keep it there long enough, you can see it swell up like a whole, like the cow's alive, man. Okay, and we would cut it in half. Guys who are in the butcher business, they know what I'm talking about, and stick it into the joints, right? And actually, sometimes where the fat is too, and cut off some of the fat. But down the line, it's easier for the guys to debone. All right, so gas. That's a dangerous thing, and there's a lot of gas in the earth, in rocks, in trees and shit, right? But forget about the trees and shit for now. But I'm just saying, within the elements of the earth, there's a lot of pockets of these natural gas pockets, and when they get disturbed or whatever, they cause a fucking massive explosion, man. Okay, because it's built up pressure. And then when it finds a small hole like water to escape, gas is like water too. Wherever it goes, wherever there's a crease to go, it'll go, just like water. So in that day, when a lot of these people build their they build their bunkers or whatnot. There's gonna be, they don't even know, there's gonna be gas deposits under them, around, whatever it may be. And when this earth starts to quake and shake, right, you're going to see a lot of those bunkers, they're going to fail. They're just going to snap, fail, boom, explode, okay? And you know, these people are going to be trapped down there too. So, like I said, these bunkers and whatnot that they're building, it's going to fail because the amount of pressure and the amount of earthquakes and the amount of TNT that's going to be going off, let's just say it like that, they haven't tested for that, right? They didn't put that to test. The only thing that they put to test was, maybe an earthquake at magnitude 9 and this and that and da-da-da-da-da, things that they could fathom. But it's going to be off the Richter scale, as they say. Something where they can't fathom, where they can't imagine. Like, God damn. Oh, man. You know what I mean? Slack in 1 second. So these bunkers that they're building is not going to stand up. Okay? Either way that you look at it, because the bombs are out there, the earthquakes are out there, and these natural gas deposits are out there. Imagine they build right beside a solid rock, and they're like, well, we didn't see that gas deposit. That was hidden to our radars. Okay? And it's at a critical point of the structure. These guys are stupid. Okay? Amos chapter 9 and 2. Though they dig down into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Right. So though they dig into heaven and go up into these space stations and trying to escape, we're going to know where you at, man. I know that I abided. I'm going to get that scripture in Kings just now. I know that I abiding and going out. Okay? So there's no way that you're going to avert this. Okay? Or be able to run. And how is the Lord going to take? It says his hand shall take them. We're going to be the battle axe of the Lord. Okay? He's going to command us to go and dig in and take them out. Okay? So let's go into something real quick here as well. Sirach. Oops. Slack, I just got sidetracked from that scripture. What I want, Sirach chapter 23 and 19. We're gonna get Sirach, also Sirach 18. Let me see here. Sirach chapter 23 and 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. And that's the angels that the Lord sends out. Everybody has angels assigned to them, man. There's no way you're running, there's no way you're hiding, there's no where to, fuck are these guys arguing about, man? There's no way to escape from Yahweh Shem Yam Shai, okay? There's no escaping when it comes to your whereabouts, none of that. Nobody can escape, yo. That's like you're trying to run from Yahweh Shem Yam Shai. This is his playground. This is his movie. He made you, okay? Proverbs tells you that man's goings are of the Lord. How the hell you gonna escape? Ridiculous, man. That's just to show you the pride and ego of the so-called white man of Esau Edom, man. He's so fucking prideful and gullible too. Believes his own shit. It got so bad that he believed his own shit, man. And that's basically what happened too. It's a build-up of things that philosophy on this philosophy, on that philosophy. And he actually is that damn gullible to believe all this shit, you know? We might escape. We could escape. No, buddy, you ain't gonna escape, man. The lie got so convincing to you. You told yourself it so much times that it got convincing to you, man. And you're fully convinced in yourself that, yeah, I'm gonna escape. Yup, I got a good plan. I think if we plan it right, I think we could escape. You know? This calculation, that calculation, it's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. Ecclesiastes, Sirach. Slack, 1 second. Sirach. The video is getting kind of long, but let me try to speed this up. Sirach, chapter 18:1. He that liveth forever created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous. There is none other but he, who governed the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. For he is the king of all, by his power dividing holy things among them from profane. So you see that? Okay. The Lord controls everything. All these bodies out here belongeth unto him, man. Okay? All these souls, all these spirits, everybody. Esau, Edom, you were created from the Most High. He's written your beginning and your end. So it'd be stupid to try and think that you're going to escape. But like I said, or better yet, like Apostle Elder Ramlab said, these devils know. They know what's coming down the pipe, man. Okay? Like I said, they go do their archaeological digs. They go try to figure these things out, right? And it is what it is, man. The Lord knoweth. He's going to take them out, okay? But Esau Edom, like I said, he's so convinced and believing in his own bullshit that he really thinks in his heart of hearts that he's going to escape, or he's going to be able to pull the wool over the Lord's eyes, which is not so, okay? So going back into this, you're not going to win, Esau Edom. Like I said, Jeremiah chapter 16 and 16, that was going to require them hunters, right? Let's go to Isaiah chapter 24. I should have gone to 2 first, but whatever. And this, Apostle Elder Aram Lab had read some of these scriptures here already. Actually, for the most part, he read all the ones going into Esau Edom trying to hide, right? So I thought, yeah, we got to incorporate that because we got to show what's going to happen, the prophecies of how, the Lord is going to use his men, and their bodies, new bodies, shall be changed. And those individuals, the 144 with the Yahushua and the angels, are going to be going and tearing shit up, okay? So you got to, follow up with scriptures. So Isaiah chapter 24 and 21, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and that's the day of judgment, okay? And the kings of the earth upon the earth, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall be visited, okay? So this is where You see Jeremiah chapter 16. At the end it says, "Shall gather them all the holes." Right? We're gonna have them like wet dogs, man, chained up, okay, and put into a little sanctuary of a sanctuary, a prison spot. Okay, we're gonna put them in a little spot, have them wet like damn dogs, man. You know, just battered and tattered, getting ready to work, get ready to clean up them dead bodies with your fucking hands, pick up shit with your teeth. Okay, we're gonna have you doing vigorous, hard, hard, hard work for the next thousand years, man, until you're fucking destroyed and burnt up. So say the scriptures, so say the prophecies. Okay, Obadiah. So we're gonna have you gathered up as fucking prisoners, man, because of all the wickedness in which you have done. Okay. So lambing back off of Jeremiah 16 and 16, we're fishers now, but in that day we're gonna be turned into hunters. Jeremiah 51 and 20, battle axe of the Most High. We gonna tear you something. Okay, we're gonna fuck you up bad. Okay, real bad, extra bad. I'm gonna pick you up after work. I said I'm gonna pick you up after work. Yeah, Slakia. So Yahweh Shimei Shai is, has this set up from the beginning. Okay, you can't run, you can't hide. There's nothing you can do, man. And thus saith all the prophecies of Yahweh Shimei Shai. You can't go against them. You can't change them. Okay. So yeah, going back into this. Yep, Isaiah chapter 2. What the hell? I should have just put up 19. Let's start at 19. Well, actually 17. Isaiah chapter 2 and 17. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low. And Yahweh alone, Yahweh Yahushai, shall be exalted in that day, and all the idols he shall utterly abolish. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth. Remember Job chapter 30, verse 5 and 6, if I'm not mistaken, right? For fear of Yahweh, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. In that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks. Remember Job, right? To go into the cliffs of the rocks, hiding in those dens, hiding in those bunkers, okay? Those little nuclear bunkers or whatnot. That's where they're gonna run into like roaches, all right? And Esau Edom, yeah, he's like a lobster, he's like a roach, okay? That's how he is. He's like a vermin, all right? Like I said, he's not a man, he's a bitch, okay? Bitch ass nigga, all right? So going back into this, to go into the cliffs of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for the fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Okay, they're gonna run into these cliffs, they're gonna run into these rocks, they're gonna hide. Okay, these nuclear bunkers, so you can have an understanding. But like I said, there's gonna be nowhere for them to hide. All right, Yahweh Shimei Shai north everywhere you go. All right, and we're gonna have that information at hand, okay, on deck, as they say. We won't have to go to Yahweh Shai. Hey, where are they? No, we gonna know. There you are, right there. 2 Kings chapter 19 and verse 27. But I know thy abode, and thy going out, and thy coming in, and thy rage against me. So if this is being quoted, you think Esau, Edom could hide? You think anybody could hide in the earth? No. There's no secret hiding places, man. There's no secret hiding place that you can say, hey, man, Most High don't know about this spot. Thanks, Satan. You know, this is nothing like that. Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman hid themselves in the dens, in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall abide? Who shall be able to stand? Right. When Yahweh Shemel Shai makes this work, great work, okay? You're not going to be able to stand. You're not going to be able to hide because there's nowhere to hide, okay? This is the thing that they're not getting through their thick, small brains, all right? Their foggy brains. That Yahweh Shemel Shai knows where you at. You can't run. You can't hide. Lord said, I know thy abode. I know where you're going outs and coming ins, man. I could set a trap for you at any fucking time. All right? This is why, when somebody does you something, how does it say it again? Like intentionally, but not directly, right? Inadvertently, like, don't try to take justice into your own hand, Pray to Yahweh Shemel Shai, and he will, handle that situation. And it's a double thing because you don't know what you did in your past life. So the Lord will send judgment upon you, use that person to bring the judgment upon you, and then he'll wait to see what thou doest. He knows what you're going to do anyways, but I'm speaking in, wait to see what you do. Oh, you passed the test. You didn't do nothing to this individual. Okay, well, now the Lord switched back to this individual and passes judgment on them. The same individual that he used to do something to you, to test you. Now the Lord switches back to passes judgment on his ass. Okay? Whoever perish being innocent. Okay? And it's his movie. All right? So they're going to hide. It's a definite that they're going to hide. They're going to run. They're scared of Yahweh Shemel Shai. They really, really are shaking in their bones. Right? But there's a mask in their mind, man. Like Pharaoh. Pharaoh is being played with. This is what the Lord is doing with Esau, Edom. Playing with his fucking mind. Because he'll find these things, his heart will beat rapidly. Oh, shit. And then he'll go back to the carnal man that he is. You understand? But the question is, why are you pushing the button, Esau, Edom? Because you know what's about to happen. But anyways, the Lord says to him, stand with all them enchantments, man. See if they save you. Okay? And because of your ego and because of your pride, you don't going to see this happen. You're going to be so full of that pride, so full of that ego. You're going to really think in your heart of hearts, because the Most High is going to switch your mind like that, just what he did with Pharaoh. And you're going to think, yes, man, I made it escalate, man. I did it, man. Nah, you didn't do nothing, man. You're just walking right into the trap. Isaiah 47 and verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seest me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I am, and none else beside me. Let me get to this too, verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee subtly, which thou shalt not know. Right? So the Lord is going to catch you off guard. He's going to ping you off guard. Because in your heart of hearts, in your mind of minds, you're going to be like, we got a backup plan for this. What does it say? Trust in wickedness, perversion, stand now with the enchantments and with the multitude of sorceries, right? You're going to be doing all these things to try and, sacrifices, this and that, you know. The spiritual demons are going to be lying to you, man. Just like in Kings, where it was told, like I said, who shall persuade him? And the spirit stood up and said, I will. I'll be a lion spirit in his mouth, right? Or all in the mouth of his prophets, right? So the Lord is going to have you really think in your heart of hearts and your mind of minds that you're going to be able to click it off and I got a backup plan just in case. None of those things are going to work, okay? None. So all of this is going to strike you in one hour, one moment. That's why the Lord says it's only going to take him 1 hour to take you out of rulership, okay? So let's go into something real quick too as well, just to prove that it's the hand of the Most High that maketh all these operations out here to move, okay? All you individuals, you people, the way you're thinking, when you come up against the scriptures, the Lord has put that in your mind, okay? The day before, a week before, however, okay? Even before the foundation of the world, the Lord set that in stone, that this individual right there, he's going to go against the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's going to go for evil. He's going to go for good. He's going to take up my word. He's going to be a shepherd unto my people. Or Slakia, he's going to be a light unto the people. Right? Lord designs all of this. Okay? So no matter what people are thinking, let them think it. Let them go on. But like I said, the main content of this, these devils know. Okay? But they're playing stupid. They're playing silly. John chapter 19 and verse 10. When Pilate saith unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee? Yahushua answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore, he that have delivered me unto thee have the greater sin. The main point, thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Okay? So, it's the hand of the Most High. He's written this story. This is his story. Okay? So, regarding this here, back into the read of that video that Apostle Elder Ramlap had uploaded, these devils know. Right. They do know. Okay? And something inside their mind is, affecting them. Okay, we can see how Esau Edom is today. Remember back in the 60s, remember back in the day, he had the wind to his back. Now he's nervous. He's nervous. He's making up new laws, new bills, trying to stop us from speaking the scriptures. Okay? You're a nervous man. Okay? You're not stable. You're not sound. All right? And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy, these people. Okay? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to beat the brakes off these wicked ass Edomites. Okay? These niggas. Okay? Because truly and really, the so-called white man, he's the nigger of the earth. Okay? And GGER. All right? The hard ER. He that's what he is. Takes one to know one. All right? And, like I said, these devils know, man. These devils know. They know they're going down. They know they can't hide. They know these prophecies are true and stand. Okay? That's why they bring out people like Vocab and, you know what I mean? To try and persuade us, you know what? Or try to pull some of us from preaching the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But they're so dumb. They read it. And they know that they're walking right into that trap. Okay? So, hey, man. Ain't nothing more to say, but these Edomites are fucking dumb. Okay? They're stupid. and it will not be successful. The Lord said when he's about to fill his belly, you know. So hey, with that, all praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing his word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. And a sincere shalom to the elect. And shalom to you sincere sisters out there who do listen and follow along to the best of your ability. Okay? And with that, hey man, I hope you're edified. Matthew chapter 24 and 13 to you all. Wah abad babal. Shalom Akim.